everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome to Trop Coquette and thanks for popping by. So I'm on my way to the Dubai Emirate Lit Fest currently going on in Festival City today. One of my favorite social media influencer, Joe Weeks, aka the Body Coach, for those of you who follow him. He's just this cooler, leaner, sexier, cuter version of Jamie Oliver. No offense, Jamie, I still love you. But Joe Weeks is just this cool guy who comes up with the interesting recipe that are really cool and really easy to make and also taste super delicious. I'm gonna try and get a copy of the book. If not, I'll definitely taking in my camera with me and we'll just, you know, have a couple of tips that I'm sure will be interesting for those of you just into a health fitness journey like me, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in Festival City.
For 8 weeks. Mary knocked me off because Mother's Day, she's on TV, so I'll give her that one. But it may seem like I've just come out of nowhere and like this happened overnight, but it took a lot of time and I've put so much effort into my social media and building up my community online, so when this finally came out, people were so invested in me and being a part of that journey, they were kind of really there to support me. So yeah, where did it all begin? So I started off my career as a personal trainer and boot camp owner in Richmond, Surbiton and there's now one called, we've got a friend of mine set that one up. So that was kind of where it all started for me, and here I am flying into the station. So when I started, I literally had a bike and a little trailer with a bike to fill up with kettlebells and boxing gloves, and I'd cycle about 4 or 5 miles to Richmond and back twice a day. Sometimes I'd get there, there'd be nobody there. You know, it was like really tough in the beginning, but you just got to keep going. I used to go flying to the station, so you can see how annoying I must have been at 6 AM in the morning during the rush hour saying, come try it rather than park, you know, jumping in people's faces and stuff. So I started on Twitter and Facebook in 2013. I had a hashtag called Team Lean 2013. I started posting the videos with the hashtag Lean15. I was just in my flat one night and I thought, 15 second, 15-minute meal, hashtag Lean15, right? And I never imagined in a million years that I would write a book and I'd be cooking on TV and I would have, you know, 500,000 book sales and all these followers around the world. So it really was just about a case of having an idea, having a bit of fun with it and not really knowing what I was doing and just being passionate. I think people are drawn when you're really passionate about something and you're having fun, people will always come around and want to hang out with you. So the key to my success, I think, is having that community, because off the back of that, obviously, I went and set up an online business. So instead of just training people one-to-one, I've now got a business where I can train hundreds of thousands of people and coach people all over the world in one go. So I set up my business, the Body Coach Online Nutrition, and started trading this online plan because people are getting so many questions about from people saying, I'm on a low-calorie diet, you know, I'm doing Juice Plus, I'm on fat burners, I'm on low calories, and why am I not getting in shape? And I just thought, do you know what, they need some advice. So there's so many people out there doing the wrong thing. I thought, I'll create this plan. Still not really knowing what was going to become of it, because I just thought a few people a week would sign up and it would be like, you know, a nice little way of just getting a few extra clients and maybe do less PT and, you know, enjoy my social life. So I was up every night, every morning, every evening out doing PT. Anyway, the recipe for success. So the reason I think Lean15 is successful, you can disagree or agree, but I think basically the reason why is because I'm not a trained chef, right? So when I made these recipes, I just thought I need to be quick, really simple, really easy. I need people to find all the ingredients in their local supermarket. And also, yeah, it's like I meet people in the street and they say, you know, my husband never cooked for me in 20 years. He bought your book and he's cooked 3 times this week. So I know that it's like men, women, young people, students, they've all sort of been inspired to cook again. So I've just made it so quick and so simple, you know, just for those 15-second videos. They're the 3 main energy sources you have. So we have fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. You can have all of them at the right time. It's just about the right ratios, eating them, you know, around your training and stuff. So there's that misconception that so many people believe that you have to spend hours in the gym, you've got to create a massive calorie deficit, you know, and if you do that, if you do drop your calories to say 1,200 calories a day and your body starts to burn fat and then it stops, where are you going to go from there? You're going to keep dropping them and your body will stop burning fat. So my whole philosophy is get your body burning fat while eating as much food as possible. That way when you plateau, you can slowly reduce things and still, you know, reignite the fat burning sort of thing. So this for me is like the most fundamental and essential part of getting lean. It's prepping like a boss, and that could mean for you, like on a Sunday, you prep meals for 5 days there for the whole week, or it could mean you just prep for the night before for work the next day. Because if you don't do this, and you do leave the house without breakfast, and all you're going to have the choices are fast food or convenience food that is really, really low nutritional value. You don't know what's in it, you don't know how much you're eating, and yeah, it's just not going to be worth it. So if you can even just like do your breakfast and lunch, at least you've 1 or 2 meals out of 3 then, and when you do it in the evening, you can obviously make a smart food choice, but this is the key. So yeah, you know, shopping on the weekend, plan your meals for the week ahead, and get in the kitchen. Yeah, you know, you see in the kitchen Instagram where they're stacking their Tupperware boxes up. I mean, some people take it really seriously, but it is the key. Basically, by doing that, you're in control, right? So, and body fat, I always say, body fat is a choice, and getting lean is an action, right? This is the only real action you need to do to get your body fat down and to be lean and healthy, is to take control of your nutrition. Because everyone gets the training right. We can all smash a HIIT session, we can all go running, we kind of get that bit, but it's the nutrition. If you spend a bit more time in the kitchen, you will get double the results than you spend half the time in the gym. You know, classes or just doing you see everyone doing low intensity jogging, and the great thing about HIIT training is you burn calories not just during that sort of 15-20 minutes of exercise, you also burn calories afterwards, right? So you get the afterburn effect. And you know, it's never easy, it makes you feel sick, like it's the most brutal thing to do. Once you get it done, you feel amazing afterwards. Then it's all about the heart rate, so elevate your heart rate as fast as you can for about 30 seconds, and then recover for like a minute, 45 seconds to a minute, and just repeat that interval for about, literally 15-20 minutes. It may seem like, is that really enough? But I'll get all my clients doing that on cycle 1, they just do it 40. So yeah, it literally is successful. So we've got people just have the same excuses, you know, I haven't got time to make breakfast, I haven't got time to exercise, you know, I want to be successful, I work really hard and the hours are really long. It's like we all have 24 hours, you know, I run a company and I still have time to do my HIIT sessions and prep my food, because you know, I know that if I have energy and I'm fit and lean and healthy, I can work harder, I can be more productive. So it's just about, I always say, you know, the day you lose your excuses, the day you'll find your success. So, you know, it's just telling yourself, yeah, I'll go to bed half an hour early, get up half an hour early, and I make an omelette, you know, and that one little thing, as opposed to having a bowl of cereal and a croissant or coffee on the way to work, like, that is a small change, but will make a big difference over the week. So, I'm fasted, so I like to get up in the morning. I didn't say because I was tired, but just get it done in the morning, so I train an empty stomach. Because you know, my body has energy from the night before, so it's not like I'm going to be burnt out or anything. But sometimes you've got to think outside the cereal box, right? Because you only really use carbohydrates for energy at high intensity. So now, like, my body's predominantly using fats for energy, right? And when I'm sitting and sleeping, sitting at my desk all day, so it's important to give your body the energy that it needs at the right time. A hydrated body is more efficient at burning fat, yeah. So you really should aim to drink about 2 to 4 litres a day. I mean, in Dubai, you're like, it's boiling, right? So you should probably even aim to the higher end of that, right? Especially if you're exercising a lot. And that should be every day, you know. Don't wait until you're thirsty, like constantly just throughout the day, just drink, keep your hydration levels up, because you will, everything functions better, your digestive system, you know, the way you metabolize things. So that is a really important thing. I really believe that I need to kind of get in with the schools, because kids are eating terrible food, you know, at such a young age. And the diabetes and the obesity is scary. Like, you know, you're just seeing these kids younger and younger getting type 2 diabetes, and it's just because of their lifestyle, just because of the foods their parents buying them, because of the foods they're buying on the way to school with their pocket money, and even at school, you know, it needs to change, because we are getting seriously ill, it's not going to get any better. So I hope you found that talk interesting, and I'm now going to give you a chance to ask you some questions, because it's nice to hear what you want to say.
So it's book signing for these awesome books, and you're getting a 2-for-1 deal today with the books. Not 2 books for 1, but you get to have a signing with Joe, and as a big social media guy, you get photos as well. So
and a snog.
That's a 3-for-1.
I want to get a Snapchat quickly first.
Alright, let's do it.
So I'm going to say, and that right there, and you're going to say it's lean 15, right? So. And that right there,
it's lean 15!
A huge thank you to Joe Wicks.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you. Festival de littérature émirate. I can say it in French, but not so much in English. And that, my friend, is lean 15.